Hi everyone, welcome back to the Zara. I'm here at Cadenza. It's called the Tall, Rich, Handsome Guy, and we're about to find out why. And I'm here with.
My name is Joy Mwesigo. I'm a senior property consultant with VAAL Real Estate.
So, Joy, what's that one thing you're most proud to share about Cadenza, and why is it called the Tall, Rich, Handsome Guy?
Okay.
Such a cool name.
I know. All right. So there are quite a lot of things that I'm proud to share about Cadenza, but I'll just share the most interesting fact.
Okay.
The name Cadenza comes from a musical note, which musical note means stand alone. In an orchestra, there's a cadenza that plays at the end. So in English, it's called stand alone. So the reason why it's Cadenza stand alone is because it's going to be the highest residential building in Kampala. That gives it up to 28 floors. We don't really have that in Kampala yet. So that makes it tall, rich, and handsome. So ideally, that's something I'm proud to say about the establishment.
All right. Is it going to be your first building here in Uganda?
Yes, it's our flagship project in Kampala, yes.
So will we have another one?
Yes, for sure, we have another one. We are here to stay, so we shall keep on doing more and more.
How many countries is VAAL?
So we have our headquarters in Turkey, in Istanbul. So we have a presence in Kenya, we have a presence in Uganda, and we're also soon to enter into the Tanzanian market. Then we also have a presence in Ghana. So that's pretty much where we have stepped foot into Africa.
So when you're coming to Uganda, why did you decide Nakasero? There is Kololo, there are many places. Uganda is very huge. Why Nakasero?
So one thing I would like to say about VAAL is that we don't just give you an opportunity to invest to stay in a place, but we give you an opportunity to invest and make money. So if you're looking for places where we can get the returns, it doesn't get better than the most prestigious places in Kampala. I would say Nakasero, Kololo. I think you've seen we have a presence in Kololo as well. So Nakasero is really just pretty much giving folks a possibility to have a piece of Nakasero. Ideally, if you wanted to put something in Nakasero, it would be so expensive to buy land, construct, etc. But if you put up this structure where you're able to have a piece of it, you're giving folks the opportunity to be able to buy in Nakasero. So that's ideally it.
Okay, that's very interesting. So, Joy, since Nakasero or VAAL is going to be in one of the CBDs of Uganda, what's going to be the price range and what value do you plan to bring to the buyers?
Okay, for price ranges, that we can have a discussion. We have different prices because we have a range of products starting from studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedroom, even 4 bedroom. So the prices range, I would say, from like 86,000, that's starting for studios, and then going up to like 380,000 for the 3 bedroom apartments. So the prices range. And if we're to speak about the value, I think one of the most interesting things is that our clients can expect fast and high returns. Yes, because given the locations that we're developing in, this is where the traffic is in terms of occupancy. So that is the value we're attaching to these projects, which is returns. Yes.
So how many penthouses are you going to have on the building?
So far in Cadenza, we only have 2 penthouses and we have 1 available for sale. Yes, and this is like the topmost floors. So it's ideally like having a villa in the sky.
So that means all of them are not going to be bought. Some are going to remain for VAAL and others are going to be owned by
we are selling both of them out. It's just that one is already taken and the other is available for sale. We have only 2 penthouses in Cadenza. Yes.
So what type of community are you planning to create?
So like I said earlier, the community we're trying to, let me say the interesting thing about our project is
the thing is the community, how is it going to be different from, because you have a lot of competition. There is an apartment this side, there Kololo is developing at a very high rate, and Nakasero. So what type of community is VAAL planning to create that is going to be different from all those apartments?
Okay, I would like to just pretty much differentiate our project from the other projects. So because you'll see one is concentrating on like Airbnbs, and then others are concentrating on hotels. So what we do, we're doing a perfect mixture of both Airbnb and hotels. So you don't have the chaos of staying in a hotel, but you don't also have the loneliness of being in the Airbnb. So ideally, everything that you would look for in a hotel, I'm offering in Cadenza. And the privacy that you'd look for in an Airbnb, I'm still offering in Cadenza. You see, so that's the community I'm trying to create. Is that I'm giving you these amenities like children play areas, business lounges, just to create that perfect mix of both luxury and privacy. That's pretty much it.
So on that, this is going to be a hotel and an Airbnb. Am I going to be paying the same prices
as hotel or as Airbnb?
Like if I'm to rent out the Airbnb, will I be paying the same price as someone who has come wanting to stay in a hotel for VAAL?
It's pretty much the same. Okay, let me try to just differentiate this for you. It's like if you check into, let's say, Fontis right now, it's pretty much like a hotel. Let me just say Fairway Hotel.
Okay.
It's a hotel. So when you check in, you just expect like a studio room, right? So it's just, maybe you can order in, etc. But you don't have a kitchen there. So what I'm giving you is you can have a studio size, a hotel size apartment, but you can do everything in there. You can cook there. I'm putting for you a kitchen, etc. So ideally, I'm giving you the same quality or the same, I'm giving you the same quality as a hotel, but it can also be an Airbnb in terms of you can have it as an apartment, because everything that you look for in the apartment is in there, but also everything that you look for in a hotel is as well there. So it's a perfect mix of both. So ideally, the same price you would pay to check into a hotel in Nakasero or Kololo is pretty much the same price you would pay to access the
So on that, since you say that people can buy these apartments or can own an Airbnb, how flexible are these spaces going to be? Can I customize my own place, design it how I want, do anything to it as I want since I own the place?
Okay. So ideally, if you want to use the apartment for like Airbnb services, we have a standard. I don't know if you've been able to check out our showroom.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so that ideally shows you the standard of what furnishings we plan to have in our, because if you don't have a standard, I will buy an apartment and I will furnish it the way I want to furnish it, maybe even below standard, and someone is going to book into my apartment and they're going to have a bad experience. Then someone is going to book into your apartment and you've given it a very good standard of furnishing, so they're going to have a different experience from you as well. So what we do is we create a standard. We have a model that you can check out to see what is the standard we expect in terms of finishes for the people that buy into these apartments. So ideally, that standard is what we expect for everyone that is buying these apartments to rent them out, so that we have a unique experience and pretty much a baseline experience for all the people that intend to check into our properties. So that's ideally how it is.
If someone moved in today,
okay,
or maybe the owner or anyone like I've come to or what, what do you think? What's that wow thing they will be like? Like what will be their wow thing about VAAL?
Like moving in right now?
Yeah, like when you enter a place and you open the place, like what's the thing that will stand them out?
Like something that stands out. That means we're going to talk about the amenities. We have very, I would say, wow.
Yeah, I need that wow thing. Like, oh wow. What's that new thing?
Because now I think I have to talk about my favorites.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that is very unique, by the way, about our apartments is that we're going to have an indoor cinema in the project. This is, I don't think we have a place with an indoor cinema. We shall have a 16-seater soundproof cinema in the project. So you can want to have an evening with your girls and just tell them, oh, come over, let's watch a movie, let's watch Michael Jackson, So it's just like, it's a new thing. It's not really common in Kampala. So that's like
common.
Wow.
It's going to be the first one.
Yes. So I would say that's one of the things that stand out. But we have quite a lot of amenities that stand out. That's just like a fraction of it.
I heard of golf something.
Yeah. So we have a lot of rooftop amenities. We have golf, we have a chess lounge, we have a sky bridge cafe. Like a sky bridge, like imagine somewhere you can just sit at the top and just watch as the whole Kampala skyline glows. So that's pretty unique here.
How have you designed Cadenza to be family friendly?
Okay, so we are incorporating amenities like children's play area for the children, so kids that are in the same spaces, share the same values, get to meet. Given that we're staying in a community, These kids get to play together. We have working space for parents. So if you are working remotely, you don't have to always work in the apartment. You can come down, sit with people that share the same values as you. So that's ideally connecting people that share the same interests, the same tax bracket, you know.
Okay.
So ideally, that's how we are making it to be family friendly.
And parents can make connections.
Exactly. Yeah.
To add up on that, what financing options are available for buyers?
Okay. The financing options, first of all, I would like to phrase that we are very flexible with financing options. And the other interesting thing is that we have interest-free payment plans. So what we ask for is just a down payment of 30%. But after paying that 30%, which is ideally just 30% of the fraction of 100%. So once you're done paying that, the balance we spread it across the construction period, which could be 3 years, 2 years. It depends on the project you're interested in. So you can choose how you'd like to pay. Maybe you can pay monthly, or you can pay quarterly, or you can even choose to make annual payments. So we are very flexible. So those are things we can go through them together. We can come to our office. We have a chat, so we can do that together with the client. That's ideally how we do it.
What step does my lawyer need to take to secure me a place at VAAL?
Actually, that's a very important thing. Clients tend to forget the legal bit of it all. Because I would like to say purchasing an apartment is like the biggest purchase you can ever do. You know, buying a car, buying a phone, that's minor. But when you're buying an apartment, there's the legal bit that comes with it. So we have a sale agreement which we go through together. It ideally contains every legal thing that comes with purchasing, owning an apartment with us, etc. So that's something we walk through with you, with your lawyer. So we go through it together. It protects you as a purchaser, but it also protects me as a developer. So ideally, all sides are protected, and pretty much you know that you're entering into something very secure. Yes.
What's the timeline, and when are people expected to move in?
So typically for the projects we have currently in Kampala, they both have a construction period of 3 years each. So for Cadenza residents, we shall be handing over in 2027 December, and then for the bridge residents, we shall be handing over 2028 December. So those timelines of construction vary, or they're simultaneous with the payment plans.
How has VAAL considered the peace of mind for the buyers, or what we call security?
Peace of mind. Peace of mind. Ideally, peace of mind and security, they go hand in hand. So what I would like to say is, first of all, we have a lot of amenities, but these amenities are only limited to the unit owners and their guests, plus the residents, of course. So we do not expect the public there. You know, the thing about Kampala is that if there's a new place and maybe there's a restaurant, everyone wants to be in that place. Yeah. You know, there's no parking. So we want to give these people privacy. We want to give them peace of mind. You know, okay. So all these amenities are only accessed by the unit owners and their residents. But even the way we have constructed, I would like to say, Cadenza is not just the tallest building; it's also the safest building in Kampala. We have done things like piles in the foundation, so that the foundation is very strong. So ideally, we're giving you something that can last a lifetime, per se. So it's not just tall, rich, handsome, but it's also very safe to give you the security. Yeah.
Now, if someone rents out a place and they want their friends to come over, maybe have a party, watch a movie or something.
Yeah.
How do you work about that?
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, you know, if you have, we allow the residents and their guests. So of course, for example, if I have an apartment and I want you to visit, you come and say, I give you an OTP, so you know, okay, she's here to see this person in this apartment. Okay. So of course you can access the premises. What I mean by public is that you can't just walk in. You know, you can't just walk in. You have to have an appointment, or maybe you're there to see someone. Are they expecting you? We can ring their room number, etc. So that's the privacy and security I'm talking about. But also the thing is, if you are on floor 2, someone who is here to see someone at floor 3 cannot access your floor. So that's also part of the security that we're trying to incorporate into the place. So it's specific for different floors. The access is specific for different floors. So just to increase on that security point.
So
Yes.
VAAL is going to be really
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah, very safe.
So in 5 years, what do you think people are going to be able to talk about VAAL? What do you expect the people of Uganda or other countries where VAAL is to talk about VAAL?
In 5 years, I would like to just give an example of like the clients we have in VAL Kenya. In Kenya, we have like 3 completed projects right now. So people that bought in like before COVID, right now they are getting a lot of returns and they can't wait to buy more and more and more. That's how you build a portfolio. So I see in 5 years from now, people are going to see what VAL is doing, because ideally by then we shall have Cadenza already up and running in business, etc. So once people start seeing what we are doing, the quality of what we give as a finished product, the returns that people are making, that is what builds a brand. Right now, off-plan is not a very common aspect in Uganda. And I'm sure in 5 years from now, given what we are doing in Kampala right now, it's going to become a normal thing, you know, buying off-plan, investing off-plan. So where I see us in 5 years is that we're going to have more and more projects in Uganda, because it's not just Cadenza or the bridge. We are stepping into even different locations, doing different projects. So ideally, in 5 years, I expect growth. I expect pretty much big testimonies about VAL and what we are doing.
When constructing these apartments, is it only going to be in Kampala or you're planning to go to, let's say, Jinja?
Don't think I can speak on that as per now, but let's just be in anticipation and wait and see what we have to offer.
Okay, we shall be optimistic.
Yes.
That's it about VAL. If I've forgotten anything and you want to know anything about VAL, please feel free to comment down, and bye.